In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Victor Wembanyama and how he plays at the center position. Obviously, he can play every position on the basketball court, but today we're going to be breaking down how he is going to become one of the greatest centers in the sport today. So let's get down. Let's check out Victor Wembanyama. Really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the basketball from further away, make sure to check out the shooting workout that is down in the description below. Okay, so up here we have Victor Wembanyama, and there's something that he does extremely well in this clip. So after he sets this screen, what they were hoping for is for there to be a switch. It didn't happen. This player was able to fight over top of the screen, which was really smart. It was able to cut off the pass from Gobert and cut off the ability for this player to really use him as a screen. Next, Victor Wembanyama right here. Watch what he does. He does the swim move over top with his arm. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up. That swim move is illegal. The only way this is a legal move is if obviously the referee doesn't call it, but for number two, he keeps his arm inside of his cylinder, which he pretty well does right here. If this arm was to go over top of this player or to go in front of the face of this player, this would be called an offensive foul. You are not allowed, according to the referees in today's sport and FIBA rules, you are not allowed to go over top of the defensive player with a swim move or in front of his face due to the fact of injury risk. However, it doesn't matter because they didn't call it, and the reason why that swim move is extremely good to be able to do is now it gives you position in front of that defensive player, as we see right here. It allows Victor Wembanyama to be able to seal his man. Another way that you can do this, if we rewind just for a second, instead of swimming over, you can put your arm underneath of his to be able to clear him out and get your elbow into his side. That does the job as well. By sealing him right here, he is able to receive this entry pass into the low post, and then he's able to limit his dribbles to absolutely zero, and he's able to dunk it. Now, are you going to be able to dunk the ball like this? Probably not, but by hopping, landing on both feet, you could take a dribble and do a right-hand layup on the right side. This guy is sealed behind your back, which then allows for you to be able to get the wide open right-hand side. Now, this is one of the reasons why I really like Kai McNerney on my U12 turning into U13 team, because he's my center, but he can double as a point guard, and that is exactly what Victor Wembanyama does right here. He sets that initial screen. First screen rolls to the point, second screen rolls to the basket. If you are a center, you are going to be playing more and more perimeter style offense into the future. The low post is going to slowly more and more disappear. And what I mean by that is in the low post, there's going to be fewer and fewer long-term possessions. There's going to be more and more short-term possessions, as we see right here, where Victor Wembanyama gets that ball at the point, and then Gobert, in this case, is able to seal his man off of that screen, and Victor Wembanyama was able to pass over top, and then Gobert was able to finish with a dunk. Now, why this is so important and so good is because as a center, in Victor's case, he's like 7'4", 7'6", somewhere in that range. He's gigantic. You may not be 7 foot tall, but let's say you're a younger player. For example, like Kai, who is about 5'10" at the age of 12 years old. He's going to be able to see over top of defenses. He's going to be able to pass over top of defenses extremely easily, as we see right here. And by doing those passes over top and being able to see over top, this is going to be able to be helping you get more assists. And I'm going to tell you right now, the center position is not like it used to be, where I would say 80% of your time would be in the low post. There's going to be more and more possessions out on the perimeter because you want to show the other team different looks. So you need to be able to do exactly what Victor does here, where he attacks off the dribble, he does a quick sidestep out, and then he's able to pull for that three-point shot. You need to have the court awareness to know exactly where that three-point line is. Back in my day, if you were a center, you had to have the court awareness to know where the key is, because by knowing where the key is, you won't get a 3 seconds in the key. However, today you need to know this part, but also the perimeter game so that you get your feet behind the three-point line so that you can hit those three-point shots. Now, I really like what Victor Wembanyama does right here. Obviously, he's posting up somebody who is much shorter than he is. Everyone knows if he gets that ball is going to the rim. That's why everybody collapsed on him as soon as he received that ball. When he received that pass, he didn't even land after receiving it. He kicked it right back out to the perimeter because the perimeter man is wide open. If you find that a lot of teams double or triple team you in the low post, you can't dribble. You need to get that pass back out to the perimeter as fast as possible so that you can get your teammates some open three-point shots, as we see right here. You also have to know how to move off ball, because remember in the old days, when I was a player, these were the two spots you were at. You're just bouncing back and forth. Today, this whole court is yours. So by moving from wing or corner to wing, getting open, getting that kick out pass to you, your man now closing out, understanding that his momentum is taking him in that direction, which means that you need to attack back the opposite direction as his. That's going to give you the lane to the basket, and then you're going to be able to score. Now, you may not be able to dunk like he did. However, by getting that ball into the paint multiple times in a possession, as we just seen, drive, kick out to Victor, drive back again, there's going to be players open. There's going to be open lanes to the basket. You're going to be very successful. It's a very simple style offense. In today's game, a center is no longer relegated to the low post. 99% of all centers today are going to be relegated to the entire court. It's positionless almost, which means that you're not just going to be doing the Mikan drill your entire life, which is a terrible drill. What you're going to be doing is you're going to need to learn how to shoot, how to dribble, how to pass, how to do post moves, your footwork. You need a complete game. If you have a complete game as a center and you're, let's say, 6'10 and above, you're going to do extremely well. So work on your whole game. Train as a point guard, even though you may be taller. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout down in the description below.